Okay, YouTubers, here we go. We're what, May 9th? It's like a Saturday or something like that. Feels like the bottom dropped out of the thermometer. We're down around, well, some it's warm, some it's cool. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. But when you had flip-flop and t-shirt weather one week and then turn off cold down to where you got a little bit of frost on the ground in the mornings like you have this week, or this morning, it's kind of one of those make up your mind, Mother Nature. But anyway. Whole other thing. Today, I'm going to do some modifying on my tiller Dolly skateboard thing for storing my tiller. 3-point tiller for the toy tractor, as I like to call it. Anyway, let's try and get around here and get you a good, decent shot, but things all backed up in here and packed up, but somebody's just a giant dang puzzle getting stuff in out of my shop. But anyway, as you can tell by looking, I need to move my 6x6s because they're both to where I'm really right on the edge, this edge here with the runner of the tiller. So runner, skid, shoe, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to move the blocks that the tiller sets. I'm going to move them inward, probably an inch or two per side. And then secondly, a 6x6 to me is really a little bit too high. I want it down a little bit lower. So I'm going to go out to the horse barn where I had this stored and get the 4x6s. And I'll store it on a 4x6 instead. So of this width, but this height won't be as high. It'll be 3.5 by 5.5. You know how dried lumber is, you buy the lumber yard. But anyway, that way it's a little bit lower, not quite so high up, and then because it's close to the height that the 3-point will go, it'll go a little higher, but you know it gets kind of close. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna change these out so I get them 4x6s and cut them to length, and then move this, like I said, move these inward. So I have a little more to set on, not just the edge. And go from there. So, if you want, hang around. I'll show you what I end up doing. If not, well, okay. Hell, we already killed over 3 minutes. And I'm going to throw probably a few more little clips in there. I done something else the other day with the toy tractor. And I'll discuss that here in a minute. But anyway, hang on. Okay, here's what I was going to show you. My old International number 7. Hopefully that's all showing up. Spike harrow. About 12 foot across, 2 sections. But that's why I drug this around my horse lot. I think it was Thursday, to help smooth out all these piles of horse poo. It was out in the lot, and of course he's wife's dang horse. He's made more, as you can tell. He's a natural fertilizer manufacturer of all kinds, but yeah, I really wanted to show you clip of it being drug around the horse lot and shredding up turds, but oh well. Kind of a half-butt shout out to Pughview Farms. I saw him actually using a tedder to bust up piles of manure in one of his videos a while back. Different method, but it also works. But yeah, I bought this years ago just for that purpose, and every so often I'll get it out and I'll drag it over the lot and try to smooth out the wife's dang horse's piles and kind of smooth his tracks a little bit. He had this tracked up pretty good. It's smoothed down a little, but where that devil went. For those that are curious, well, I bet he went in the barn. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that another tool that I have on the property. You know how I got, we'll just do a quick horse barn tour. Yes, I've got posts put in whenever I get myself to do the fence, but 6-foot box blade, 6-foot woods rough cut mower, bush hog, whatever you want to call it. There's a video on that. A set of pallet forks for the toy tractor. They are meant to go on a different, they are meant to bolt around to a loader. You got your pins here and here, but of course they've fixed it up to where it could be used on the 3-point. They put this on there where they could put their third arm in there and pick it up with the back forks and move stuff around with it. But I wanted to use it for the toy tractor, so here you go, guys. Here's some more of my handiwork riggings from the past. I took some C-channel and modified it to fit around the hook up there, and put that, and got those welded to a 4x4 tubing and shot the holes through the tubing for the pins. And then I spent some money. I went to Deere, bought their little J-clip and pins that they use for that loader that I got, the 460 loader, John Deere loader. And yeah, rigged that up and got it to where I can pick up pallets, pick up round bales or whatever, set them wherever. And then I had some square tubing I don't know where I got this, but I put this on to kind of keep things from falling back and hitting the tractor, and you know, reinforce wherever the two pieces here I put together, and then put angle across to reinforce it. But anyway, made all that up. That's worked pretty well. And of course we got the old bucket spear, bolted in the bucket for a spear. We used that for years. This homemade set of pallet forks for the back, where we just took a set of forks off a forklift, because according to OSHA, if they get a crack anywhere in them, like back here or anywhere, they have to take them off the forklifts and throw them away. So this is one of my dad's creations. So he took the forks, put a gusset on them, and welded them up, and then we've fixed them up to where they can work on two different heights of positions for a 3-point, and we've also had them on a loader. Of course, we Dad had to take the torch and blow a hole here and here, and you can't see what I'm pointing at. But we had to put holes here and here for pins, and here for the loader frame to hook onto it. The tractor we had it on. I usually don't just use it on the back. A little lightweight grater blade, and I have bent and tore it up from getting a little too rough with it, but it'll still pull dirt. And then in behind all those panels I've got extra is an old ground driven John Deere manure spreader. Haven't used it in several years, but it is still there if I need it. I think the tires still got air in them, but anyway, that's just what's kept in this section of the barn. And you've already seen what's in the other side, what's in the main building, part of the building. We got, you know, the baler, the rake, the 2 rack wagons, the disc mower. That's stored over there. So yeah, there's some extra for you. And hell, that's another 6-7 minutes killed. So we'll either add this to what we got already, or we'll just do whatever. I may add it all together. I don't know. Anyway, hang out. I'll show you something else. And for you horse lovers, here's a clip of the wife's dang horse doing what he does best, which is kind of what I do my best too sometimes. But anyway, there he is, him in all his dang glory. He's just a pretty to look at critter. He's not a, can't do anything else. He's never been broke. Never been broke to ride, pull a plow, pull a buggy. My father-in-law's horse, who he was, belonged to, and father-in-law disliked horses. So he's just a big dog, more or less. Pretty to look at. Everybody likes watching him run. Neighbors always bring him apples, carrots, whatever. So he's kind of spoilt. He's center of attention in the little area we're in. But anyway, there's your shot and a clip of the wife's dang horse. Enjoy. Okay guys, here we go. I get this silver GoPro 4 silver thing figured out. I had to put a new chip in it. Battery's getting low. But anyway, in here in the wife's little shop, and cutting the 4x6 for the runners or skid shoes of the tiller to set on for the tiller dolly skateboard. I've got one of them already cut. I did make them a little bit longer. They're now 30 inches versus 26. And I've got this one measured out, locked down to hold it in the saw. And of course, as all of you know that do any kind of work, woodworking, metalworking, whatever, rule of thumb is always measure twice, cut once. That being said, I'm going to stop here for the moment and let you guys just kind of hang, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. If you're still hanging out, great, appreciate it. Hope you're somewhat enjoying the footage I've shown you. What we showed you what we're going to do with the we're showing you what we're going to do with the tiller dolly skateboard, modifying it. And there again, plans can always be made. It can always be improved upon as you go. I had a base plan. It changed. You got to see the wife's dang horse. A little bit background on him real quick. Get to see some more of my equipment that I've got stashed in the barn. Lean-to area. Yeah, hang in there and I'll show you the end result with this. And we'll go from there, so hang on. Okay, YouTubers, here's the final finished product. I think I'm going to be good to go. I know a lot of you see me actually doing things, not just see the before and the after. Here's where it was, here's what I've done with it. But there again, I don't like being on camera. And so be it. Like it or not. Anyway, here we go. What we ended up doing was get myself down in place here. Then away with this 6x6, went to a 4x6 and moved these actually in about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So that gives me room. I know it's a little dark. If I get the phone out and get some light in here. Hang on. Bear with. There. Does that help? Hope that helps. I can't tell for sure. But that now gives me room to have more area for the here, we'll do it that way. Gives me more room for the skid or shoe, whatever you want to call these, to set on. More material, more to set on, so it doesn't fall off as easy. And I still have room to clear the tine so it doesn't hit on the edge. And same goes for the other side. And I'm about an inch or so up off of it. So there's that. And also, now you're getting way close up more what you wanted, but because I'm now on the Dolly, skateboard, whatever, I had to change the stand and add a fourth hole to where now it just sits right there like that, and I can set it off on here, and away we go. And I don't have to run my, excuse me, hell to be chubby some days. But I have to run my third arm out quite so long to set the thing down in place and on the and everything on here. Plus, I've got enough room. I've got more set on here because I made these 30 inches long now versus 26, which is this plywood is 26 across. So I've got more room to set things on more and be better off. Got enough room for this drag deal to hang up behind. I don't know what this is properly called. But anyway, there is the end of that project. And you have now got to see that, hey, I can actually do the thing, get it put together. Now, one thing I want to say, right or wrong, to you that want to be engineers or are engineers, don't be so blinder driven by your project and your way of thinking. As you've just seen in my video concerning this Dolly skateboard for my tiller storage, I've made repetitive adjustments and changes to it. So, and I've got years and years of experience doing stuff, working in factory and everything, maintaining equipment. And I'm still, hey, I got the right idea. But I still know to accept and make adjustments when needed on the project. So don't be so blind, have blinders on where it's only one way to go. Work with your fellow engineers, work with your maintenance crew, find the best way, best effective way for your stuff to work. And that, I know I'm singling out engineers, but I also mean your whole crew, whatever crew you work with, your maintenance crew, your operator crew, work together. As I always say, there's no I in team. So work as a team, make things better, make it work. And one soapbox complaint moment. I've got several comments lately where the YouTuber wants to be friends. Want to be a friend. YouTubers, I'll socialize with you. If you want to make comments and talk with me, be nice about it. I have no problem going, hey, thanks for watching and commenting. I have no problem saying, hey, that's not a bad idea with what you might suggest to improve my idea or whatever it is I'm doing. So you don't need to ask, do you want to be friends? No, don't ask. Just make a nice comment and join in the conversation. I don't care where you're from, what your race is, what your color, religion, whatever. If you want to visit, socialize here on YouTube, yeah, go ahead. But anyway, that's enough about that. That just kind of one of those things I probably shouldn't complain about, but you're going to hear about it anyway. And we have just killed another 6 minutes, so this is going to be a 20-minute video. So anyway, I'm going to stop right here, shut my mouth before I make somebody mad, if I haven't already. Sorry. If not, well, yay. As always, check out your fellow YouTubers. I mentioned Pughview Farms because of the horse manure thing. Check him out. He's got a lot of neat stuff he's doing. He's got an old farm all, I believe it's an A he's trying to restore, and some other farm stuff. Of course, I watched a lot of South Sask Farmer. He's got some cows and stuff. Watched him quite a bit. Andy Detwiler, Harmless Farmer and Detwiler. Watched him quite a bit. He's mentioned it. Several of us have given him shout outs, and he don't know who we all are. He's in this last video I watched today. He's like, "Hey, let me know who all shouted me out so I can go watch their channel." I'm not doing that so much to get a shout out back from him, is just to let you know, hey, there's a guy out there. Go watch, see what he does. You think you can't do it? You watch this guy, and you have no excuse not to do it. Whatever do it is. Of course, I was shouting out Gosselin Farms, Ed Gosselin. He's been great to socialize with and get to know with his farming and livestock operation. Straight Pipe Acres up there, again, another Saskatchewan farmer. He's a character to watch and do work, and he, stuff with the farm, doing his seed and everything. There's a lot of great guys to watch up there. Rockin, Robbie's Roadhouse. A lot of great guys. Just like those three guys there. I know they're all kind of work together a little bit and do stuff around each other. But yeah, those guys got a lot of subscribers. Yeah, go ahead and check them out. What the heck? Yeah, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to stop doing little shout-out things and show you my dang tiller. But DeHaven Farms, DeHaven Family Farms, go check him out. He's got a small farm to do stuff with and all that. But I'll stop there on the shout-outs. But anyway, as always, if you subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. The rest of you, find the button. Like Ed Gosselin tells us. And the rest of them, Straight Pipe Acres and all of them, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, so you get the notification when we put something up. It's free of charge, ain't gonna cost you nothing. But yeah, and as always, just like it says at the end of it's gonna say at the end of the video, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Give me the thumbs up or down, whichever. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all have a great day. Take care. And I'll catch you on the next one.